Dumb sparrow, while I breathe. I hope dumb sparrow.world.
The Angel of Advent time. Advent is the special countdown and run-up to Christmas. Technically, it begins 4 Sundays before Christmas Day, but due to Advent calendars, many people mark its start on the 1st of December. Due to the commercialization of Christmas, many of us, including moi, the writer of this article, become so wrapped up in buying the good old Christmas tree decorations, cards, presents, food and wine, or whatever tipple of choice whets your Yuletide appetite, that we tend to lose sight of the spiritual aspects of Christmas, and in fact we can even completely forget to put the Christ into Christmas whatsoever. So, if you've purposely searched for Advent Time Angel, or by default just happened to land on this blog post, chances are you yourself know, or the universe is giving you one massive hint, that it's time for you to tap into the ethereal aspects of Christmas time. So, let's have a think about the Christmas story itself. Now, Christ has already been mentioned in this article. After all, without him, there would be no Christmas. So, to acknowledge him would be like not mentioning salt without pepper? Well, come on, that's the first analogy that came to mind. But didn't Jesus actually mention that we are the salt of the earth, or something a little like that? So it kind of ties in. Though, anyway, there's another biblical being who is pivotal at the start of the Nativity, and that's Angel Gabriel. There are only 2 archangels mentioned in the Bible, and Gabriel is one of them. So mighty and powerful is Gabriel's presence that when he visited the Virgin Mary to tell her God had chosen her to be the mother of Yeshua, aka Jesus Christ, Mary was overwhelmed, not just by the message, but by this messenger angel itself. In fact, so much so that Gabriel, the angel of Advent time, told her to not be frightened or fearful. An interesting aspect during this angelic visitation was Mary's courage to not just accept that she was going to have a baby, but to ask Gabriel, how? Because she was a virgin. In response, Gabriel told her it would be through divine intervention, so the baby would not be fathered by a man, but instead by the Holy Spirit. It's important to take note that Angel Gabriel is the bearer of important messages. So, when you tap into the ethereal 4th and 5th dimensions, and even beyond, to try and make contact with Gabriel, the Angel of Advent, if you do indeed come into contact with Gabriel and receive a special message, but you do not quite understand it, like Mary, you must find the courage within yourself to further probe the how and even the why, and trust that you will receive further clarification. The run-up to Christmas can be fun and very exciting. After all, it comes round just once a year, and particularly if you live in the Northern Hemisphere, Christmas can energize us during the gloom of winter. It can make us totally forget about the grey, cloudy and cold days. However, more and more people secretly harbour a dread of all things Christmas, and not necessarily due to the Christian religious aspect. No, instead, many people have become disenfranchised by Christmas due to the excessive commercialization of it. Times are tough, and the worth of money just doesn't buy as many presents as it once did. So many people worry about debt at Christmas time. Then there's the whole family get-together, which is brilliant if you have a close-knit family that for the most part get on. However, for some families where relationships and interactions are strained, Christmas time can be quite daunting, with the prospect of a stressful, dysfunctional family Christmas dinner looming near. So, if you identify with either of the above two scenarios and find yourself dreading Christmas, and if you believe in angels or even the possibility that angels exist, then take some time out to ask Angel Gabriel to come to the rescue. The Angel of Advent Time Relaxation Exercise. 1. Find a space in your home where you won't be disturbed. 2. You can play some Christmas music if you wish. 3. Sit on a cushion on the floor in the lotus position with your legs crossed, or alternatively sit on the floor in any position as long as it's comfortable for you. 4. Close your eyes and relax. 5. Start to think about Archangel Gabriel. You don't have to visualize a being. Instead, visualize an orb or a bright, friendly light. 6. Now think about and visualize all the things about Christmas time that does your head in or stresses you out. 7. Insert Angel Gabriel into the scene. If you're worried about not having enough money, when you're visualizing yourself in a shop, see a bright light or an orb hovering in the background. Or, if you are concerned about how the family Christmas dinner is going to pan out, visualize Gabriel as an orb at the dinner table, and so on. 8. Feel yourself relaxing more and more. You may even start to smile. 9. Ask Archangel Gabriel to help you get through Christmas time with sanity, clarity, humility, and humanity. 10. Ask Angel Gabriel to show you how to get through Christmas. During this relaxation exercise, you may receive a quick but insightful visual flash of what you should do, or you may get a sudden feeling about how best to weather Christmas. Or later on, after you've finished this exercise, you might receive a message, sign, or some sort of synchronicity that answers your request perfectly. 11. Thank Gabriel, the Advent Time Angel, for spending time with you, and trust that you will now be able to cope with Christmas. It may be that heaven won't rain down a shower of money upon you, but instead you may experience an emotional, seismic shift in how you handle Christmas. Perhaps you will allow yourself to only spend 50% or even less of the original budget you had set for your Christmas spend this year. You might even decide to donate your entire Christmas budget to a charity at home or abroad instead of buying prezzies. Or maybe, just maybe, you will instead start to look forward to that oh so ridiculously dysfunctional family Christmas dinner this year. Quote by the Bible, the New Testament, Luke chapter 1 verse 28. Greetings, favoured one. The Lord is with you. Please subscribe to this blog for more Christmassy talking blog articles.